Namaste. Hi there, it's me. I'm Stacey Lei, and of course, I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to your yoga session. Today's class will focus on smooth transitions. We'll be moving from seated to kneeling to standing, and then back down to the ground. We'll end in a really lovely Shavasana, which you can stay in if you have some extra time. Our mantra is, I venture boldly. I take a risk. I believe in me. Now, of course, we can take bold ventures and take risks if we have a good foundation of graceful movement. So that's what we'll practice in today's yoga class, okay? Are you with me? Please be wearing clothing that allows you to bend and stretch in all directions. Please have a small hand towel from your kitchen or from your bathroom so that you can pad your knees and stay more comfortable in our kneeling positions. You should also have a yoga mat or a carpet since we will be moving down to the floor. If you would please move over to your exercise space, I'll turn our music on. Okay, are you ready? Let's get started. We can move down to the floor together, okay? So you can just toss your towel off to the side for now. Take one leg in front, one leg behind. Your front hand comes to your thigh, and really take your time moving down to the floor. There's no rush. And then fold your legs. Find your way into a cross-legged position with your ankles either very close to you or further out. Sit tall. Hands at your heart. Inhale and exhale. This is your time to transition from your busy world out there to your quiet space in here. Congratulations, you made it here. And the next 30 minutes is all about you. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in life-giving energy. And exhale anything that's stale or unnecessary. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Stretch through your wrists and through your elbows. Exhale, slide your hands back down. Inhale, reach up. Stretch from your fingertips all the way to your shoulders. Exhale, back down. Inhale, this time stretch from your fingertips all the way down to your hips. Exhale, back down. Inhale, reach your arms overhead and separate your hands. Your right hand comes down to the side. Bend over to the right side. Now please anchor your left hip down, and that means keep your left butt cheek connected to the floor. Look down. Look towards me, sweep up, and take this over to the other side. Lengthen, and then reach. Anchor your hip, stretch through your fingers, look down to the floor. Inhale, look front. Exhale, look down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Last time. Inhale and exhale. Sweep your arm up and then take it down. Reach your hands behind you and draw your shoulders back. Feet come out in front of you, nice and wide. Drop your knees to one side and to the other side. Now find your way through this exercise. You can allow your hip to lift up now. Each time you drop your knees over to the side, you'll experience quite an intense stretch through your torso, so please take care of yourself. As we move through different stretches today, Venture boldly, take a risk, but exercise doesn't have to hurt to work. Come over to your left side. This is called the side saddle posture. Take your right leg back behind you and then fold your left leg and sit up onto your left hip. Lengthen your spine and bring your hands to your heart and twist from side to side. Press your palms together. Keep your elbows high. Look all around you. Inhaling and exhaling. Back into the center, please. Okay, take your hands down and fold your legs. Come up to camel pose, so you'll be up on your knees. If you need to pad your knees, then slide the towel underneath your knees right now. We won't be here long. Now with your feet, fold your feet behind you. This will give you a little bit more leverage. If that's not comfortable, you can keep your feet flat down, okay? Bring the heels of your hands to your lower back. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, press your hips forward slightly, squeeze your elbows back, open up your chest. Say, let's do that one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, sparkle in your eyes. I venture boldly. I take a risk. I believe in me. You can relax your shoulders and let your hands come down. Lower your hands down and now side saddle with your knees pointed over to the right side. Now maybe your legs are folded in tightly like mine are, or maybe they're a little bit more open. Just find the posture that's best for you today, okay? Bring your hands to your heart, lift your elbows up, and then twist from side to side. Look all around. And then come back into the center, take a deep breath in. Exhale a lot. Let's transition over to tabletop. So gracefully just rolling over onto your knees. There's no rush. And then if you want to use the towel underneath your knees to pad your knees, go ahead and place it under there now. You have the option to fold your feet in back. That stretches out the bottom of your feet. See how that feels, okay? Place your right hand on the back of your head and then twist your body to the right. Bring your right elbow to your left elbow. See if you can touch. Do that again. Open up. Maybe you'll touch. This time we have a change. Open. And this time, thread your arm underneath the other arm. And just experience this deep twist here in this position. If this feels good, you can try bending your elbow, coming down lower. And the most advanced version of this posture today will be lowering your shoulder onto the floor. If you feel strain or tension in your face or neck, keep the posture higher, okay? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, just melt into your mat. Okay, deep exhale as you push your body up. Come to tabletop. A very gentle cat and cow. Tuck your tailbone under and lift it up. Just wag your tailbone under and up a few times. And then come to a tabletop position with your abdominals engaged. Left leg back, right arm forward. Reach your arm and leg up, lift them off the ground simultaneously, and then lower back down. Do this a few more times. Lift and hold, and lower. Now check in with yourself. Be sure that you're not holding your breath. Your breathing is fluid and deep. Last time. Bring your hand down and your leg down. Bring your hand underneath your shoulder. Left knee to your left elbow. Side bend. Kick back. Side bend. Kick back. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Exhale. Inhale. Your leg comes back behind you. Lower it to the floor. And then come to a comfortable side plank, a supported side plank. Stretch from your fingers down to your foot. You can place your whole foot on the floor. Now flip your palm up and let's have two big circles. Take your time, graceful movement. Venture boldly, take a risk. And then fold back down to the floor. Bend both knees, please. And then hover your knees above the floor. Lift your hips up in the air and lean back. So this is puppy dog. You can stay here or press into downward facing dog. That's two straight legs. Bend one leg and the other leg. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. So allow this posture to be contemplative and creative. Just give yourself a few seconds in the posture and see how it feels for you. And then hold your puppy dog or your downward facing dog and lift your right leg off the floor and lower it back down. Lift it up again and lower back down. Lift up and hold. Draw your knee into your chest and lean forward. Let's do that one more time. Lift up. This time as you lean forward, bend your leg and place it gracefully on the ground. So this is a modified pigeon posture. It will open up your hip. You can scoot your left leg further back and further back and further back. So can you feel this deep stretch in your hips? The sole of your foot should come close to your hip crease. And now lengthen your spine in this position. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more time, deep breath in and exhale. If you'd like to, you can walk yourself down a little bit further if that feels comfortable for you. Now lift up again. Remember our side saddle position? You'll fold your back leg. And here we are in side saddle. Now that we're back in this position, you can roll through your wrists and stretch your wrists out a little bit. They just did a lot of work. All right. Now sweep your left arm overhead and side bend just like the beginning of class. And then over to the other side. And side bend. And stretch up. Let's do that one more time. Side bend. And stretch up. And sweep your arm down. Nice work. Take your feet out in front of you, please. And we'll return to that can-can exercise that we practiced before. Now that you're familiar with the series on our knees, we'll take this over to the other side and do the same thing again, okay? Maybe this time we'll move a little bit more fluidly with a little more grace. Okay, take your knees over to the left side. Roll onto your knees into a tabletop position and be sure to grab your towel if you need it. Once you've found your way into tabletop, decide if you'd like to fold your feet or not. Bring your left hand to the back of your head and twist open to the left, and then draw elbow to elbow. Do that again. Open up, twist open, and twist close. Last time, open up. And this time, feed your arm through and enjoy this deep twist. If you'd like to, you can lower down a little bit more or even rest your shoulder on the floor. When we stretch, we're searching for the edge of discomfort, but not crossing over into pain, right? It doesn't have to hurt to work. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Push up, please, to your hands and your knees. Come to tabletop. Stretch your right leg back behind you. Extend your left arm in front of you. Lift and lower down. Now, if you're feeling pretty stable, you can keep your hand and your foot off the ground. Let's do 2 more of these. This time, hold it up. Maintain your balance. I believe in me. Bring your hand and your foot down. Slide your hand underneath your shoulder. And now draw your right knee to your right elbow. Touch and kick back. So maybe you're touching, maybe you're not. See what feels best for you. And let's do 2 more. Last time. Extend your leg back, place it on the floor, and now turn towards me. So stretch from your finger all the way down to your foot, and you can anchor your foot on the floor. See if you could straighten your arm and your leg. Flip your palm up, and let's have 2 big circles. Sweep and sweep. Okay, bring your hand back down to the floor. Come to a tabletop. Fold your feet. Exhale, hover your knees above the ground. Then lift your hips up. This is puppy dog. If you'd like to straighten out your legs, this is downward facing dog. This time, lift your left leg off the floor, lower down and tap. All you have to do is lift your leg. It doesn't have to be high. This time, lift your leg, draw your knee to your chest, and come forward into a gentle plank. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift your leg, draw your knee in. 1 more time, and we'll lower our leg down to the floor. You ready? Fold your leg, gently, gently place it down. Now, the sole of your foot will come near your hip crease. And then you start to slide your other leg back behind you, back behind you. Now you can take a look over your shoulder. The goal is for your back leg to be straight. So just know where we're headed, okay? Lengthen your spine, and you can stay upright or you can lower down. It's entirely up to you. Take a deep breath in and a nice long exhale. 1 more round of breath. Okay, come up out of this posture. Side saddle, bend your legs. Roll through your wrists. Place your left fingers down, side bend. Stretch up, side bend. Stretch up. 1 more time. Stretch and stretch. Okay, now it's time to stand up. Let's venture boldly. What do you say? Okay, come on up. You'll bring your left foot forward in front of you to a kneeling pose. Are you with me? Bring your hands to your heart. Let's twist a few times gently. Okay, hands on your front leg. Fold your back foot and press up. The warrior one pose. So one foot's pointed in one direction and your back foot is pointed towards me. Turn your shoulders towards your front foot and reach your arms up. This is warrior one. Now sweep your arm open, warrior two. Let's come on back. Warrior one, warrior two, warrior one, warrior two. Hold it here. Venturing boldly. Fold your left arm and place it on your thigh. Sweep your right arm overhead. This is extended side angle. Warrior two. How'd you do? Extended side angle. Warrior two. Let's do that one more time. Extended side. Warrior two. And now back hand to thigh, peaceful warrior. So your arm is extended all the way up and your eyes gaze beyond your fingertips. See if you can make some sparkly eyes. A sensation of looking forward to. Okay, return to the warrior two. Straighten your front leg and turn your toes towards the front. Sweep your arms back down behind you and open up your chest. Take a deep breath in and exhale a lot. Take a moment just to close your eyes and notice how your body's feeling right now. We've done lots of side bending and lots of twisting. So your torso should feel really open and warm. Deep breaths are feeling good. Blink your eyes open. Are you with me on all that? I hope so. Okay, soften your knees, place your hands on your thighs, and hinge forward. Now, drop your head all the way down. Head towards the ground, straighten out your legs, and then wrap both arms around your head. So cradle your head with your arms, and then just swing from side to side. This is called the pendulum. This is you venturing boldly. Take a risk. Give yourself a little more of a swing. Notice how nice it feels to let your neck decompress and your spine decompress. Maybe your legs are straight or maybe they're bent. Just swinging side to side. Keep going for 4 and 3. And now unfold your arms, let your hands hang down to the floor. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your thighs. Flat back, so lengthen through your spine. And then hinge your body up. Take your arms out very wide. Lift your eyes up towards the ceiling and take a deep breath in. And exhale. Reach both arms over your head and flip your hands inside out. Look up. Take your arms out wide again. And then turn your right toes towards the side wall. Left toes towards me. And sweep up to the warrior one. So in warrior one, our 2 shoulders are pointed towards the side wall. And you'll feel a pretty decent stretch in your hip. Now open up towards me. This is warrior two. So warrior one, warrior two. Let's do this a few more times. Warrior one, warrior two, Last time. Warrior one. Warrior two. Now bend your front arm, extended side angle. Let's alternate between these two positions. Extended side, warrior two. So just some nice traditional yoga postures, right? Stretch. And of course, the warriors always venture boldly. They've got a good foundation all the time. Let's do two more. Last time. Extended side, warrior two. Now place your back hand on your back thigh and reach your front arm up. This is called the reverse warrior or the peaceful warrior. So as you practice the peaceful warrior, find peace behind your eyes, kind of a sparkly sensation. A deep breath in and a nice long exhale. Let's return to warrior two. Lower your hands down and twist towards your front leg. Bend your back leg, lower down to the floor. Bring your hands to your heart and twist from side to side, nice and gentle. How do you feel? I love this series so much. My body always feels good once it's done. I hope you feel the same way. Okay, let's turn towards our front leg. Bring your hands down to the floor. Come into tabletop and then just bring your chest all the way down to the ground. We'll actually lay down. Take a deep breath in and exhale a lot. Slide your elbows underneath your chest and reach your heart forward. Lift your eyes up. Lengthen your neck. So it's important that you press your shoulders down. Deep breath in. A nice long exhale. Now soften from this posture. Take your legs a little bit wider. And notice if this feels any better for your lower back. Now let's try it one more time. Press your elbows down into the mat. Press your shoulders down and lengthen your neck. A deep breath in. And exhale a lot. Flip your palms down. Extend your right arm out. And let's roll over onto your back. Scoot your body back onto the mat. Take your feet apart, wider than your hips, and then reach for your heels. Maybe your fingers will touch, maybe they won't. But if you can, without any pain, see if you can touch your heels. Keep your palms flat on the floor. Exhale, engage your seat, and lift your hips. Now rock your head very gently from side to side. And then rock it right into the center. Exhale, engage your seat again and lift your hips a little bit higher. Now at this point, you should feel a nice release in the front of your hips, a good stretch. I venture boldly. I take a risk. I believe in me. So good to practice these affirming messages to ourselves. Enough times that we start to believe it, right? Because if you don't tell yourself, then who's going to tell you? Anyway, that's my philosophy, so I thought I'd share it with you. Lower your hips all the way down to the ground, please. All right, bring your knees into your chest, and you could hold your thighs or your ankles. If you're feeling very flexible, then make peace fingers, peace, and hook your big toes. This is called the happy baby. Now from here, draw your knees down towards your armpits. And then you could rock very gently from side to side. When you practice this posture, you can think about a baby who wakes up first thing in the morning. Babies have no stress, right? They just wake up and they're so happy to be alive just simply because they open their eyes. So when you practice happy baby, try to have that much freedom. Okay, very gently release your ankles or your toes, feet to the floor. Let's come back up to bridge. Deep breath in. One more exhale. Lower your hips down again. Return to happy baby. Whichever position felt best for you, give yourself a little rock from side to side. And now come into center. Gently release your ankles or your toes and slide your feet out onto the ground. So we'll end with Shavasana today, and I hope you have some time to stay here in this posture. Take your arms out to the side. You could keep your palms wide open if you need abundance in your life today, or bring your hands down if you need to get grounded and stable. Please take a deep breath in and exhale a lot. I venture boldly. I take a risk. I believe in me. So I hope you have some time to just stay here and rest in this posture. I hope you had a good experience today working with me. I really enjoyed working with you. And I hope you join me the next time you choose to make it to your mat. Until then, it's me, Stacey Lei, and Foxy Brown signing off. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay vibrant. Namaste.